Yesterday, Senate Democrats blocked a vote on a clean government funding piece of legislation. Senator Shelby and I put forward legislation that could pass the Senate easily and keep the government open. We were ready to avoid a shutdown, get urgent relief to Louisiana, help vetted Afghans who helped America, and continue supporting Israel's Iron Dome, which saves innocent lives. Senate Republicans were ready, and House Democratic leaders say they'll act on whatever CR we send them. But Democrats blocked the Senate from even considering our legislation. Instead, the Democratic leader held a vote that he knew would fail on a bill he knew was a non-starter. Game playing instead of governing. So look, Mr. President, for more than 2 months, Republicans have explained that the unified Democratic Party government will not get bipartisan support for a debt limit hike while they write a partisan taxing and spending spree behind closed doors. It's as simple as that. Bipartisanship isn't a light switch that Democrats can switch on when they need to borrow money and flip off when they want to spend money. If Democrats want to use fast-track, party-line procedures to ram through trillions more in inflationary socialism, they'll have to use the same tools to handle the debt limit. They've known this for more than 2 months. I made it perfectly clear 2 months ago. The debt suspension that expired in August covered all the debt that had been actually accumulated by that date. Let me say that again. The debt suspension that expired in August covered all the debt that had been accumulated by that date. This is an argument not about the past, but about the future, a future that Democrats have willfully decided they want to own on a party line basis. There's no constant tradition that says one-party governments get bipartisan help with the debt limit. That's been said over and over by the press, by the Democrats. Let me make it clear. There's no constant tradition that says one-party governments get bipartisan help with the debt limit. Just between 2003 and 2010, there were five occasions when the party in power had to get a debt limit hike through the Senate by themselves, 5 times. Interestingly enough, then Senators Biden and Schumer voted no on raising the debt limit under President Bush 43 and made the united Republican government do it by themselves. So look, it's time for our Democratic colleagues to stop dragging their heels and get moving. They've had more than 2 months to accept it. Secretary Yellen just announced a new estimate that action on the debt limit may be necessary as early as October the 18th. Democrats will need to handle the debt limit before then. But Democrats in Congress don't seem to be acting with any urgency. The Senate spends day after day on mid-level nominations, and our colleagues spend all their time in backroom talks over partisan plans, while their basic duties sit here in limbo. So far, Democrats' partisan ambitions have taken precedence over basic governance. That, Mr. President, needs to change. According to their own Treasury Secretary, they have a few weeks to finally get moving.